the displacement method. Okay. So what we'll do is, in your paper, the distance will be given to you where you have to keep your object needle and where you have to keep your
Image
needle or image locating needle. Alright. So this you will be keeping at 0. Okay. And whatever this distance is, so this distance will be always more than 4f. Why more than 4f?
Image needle.
Because image needle. So
That's
distance between this and this would always be 4f or more than 4f. Okay? Because we have to locate focus. Okay? So it has to go more than the center of curvature, and this is also a center of curvature. So if the lens is there, it has, if you imagine it is going as a sphere, so it should cross the center of curvature on this
This is
side.
at 2f.
Yeah, this is
This is not at 2f.
no. So this you keep at 0, and this you keep it as 4f.
Suppose f is 10, so you will place image needle at
40.
40.
Or it will be given in your exams that place it at 60 centimeter or 50 centimeter. So they will give you a number, or they will ask you to keep it at distance as 4f plus 10. Okay, so it should be always more than 4f. Okay, and why 4f? Because you see over there, you have 2f at the center of curvature on this side, you have 2f on the center of curvature of that side. So you will add both the, so center of curvature here 2f and here 2f and more than that. Okay, so that's why it is more than 4f. Clear?
Okay, sir.
So once you keep it at 4f, suppose you are keeping it at 50. Okay, so that will be, suppose this lens has a focal length 10 centimeters. In that case, 4f would be 40 centimeters. Plus 10, it will be 50. Alright, so you will place it one at 0, other one at 50. Alright. Then you will observe, you will place this lens over here. Okay. And then from this side, you will remove parallax. This needle, you will remove the parallax. Now, whatever the reading you get over here, that will be your first focal. Okay.
So this time we'll be
It will
moving the
a
lens.
first focal.
Lens.
Yeah, that would be your L1 over here.
Got that?
So you have your object needle in your manual. So if you see, you have your object needle, position of an object needle, so it will be always 0. Alright. Your image needle, so it will be 4f plus 10 for here, getting as 4f plus 10. So this will be 50. Then you will increase it by 10. 50, 60, 70, 80, and so on. Okay. Observed in centimeter. A observed in centimeter. So what is A? A is the distance between this and this. So in this experiment, what we will be noting only this one. So object needle is 0, lens where you are keeping, and the third thing would be L1 and L2. Okay.
It's a lens.
L1 and L2. So lens, so focal length of the lens at this position, if you consider this position as L1, just make sure every time this position you consider as L1. And then see this lens, it has two focus. One would be on the left hand side and one would be on the right hand side. So if you're taking it on this side and you're calling it as L1, so make sure that all the readings when you're taking on this side, you call it as L1 and we noted it L1. And so the first time you take the observation from this side, you'll remove the parallax using, you won't be touching this and this needle. You'll be only moving lens. Okay. So by moving the lens, you are able to remove the parallax. Once you have removed the parallax on this side, so when you are removing the parallax over here, okay, you will observe it from here, this side. Okay. And then you will move this over here.
You will be
Okay.
observing.
And then you will remove the parallax from this side. At that time, you will be observing from here.
This side would be L1 and that would be L2.
Yeah. So whatever you decide, okay, or you just make sure this one is an L1, this one is an L2.
L2.
Okay. And from this side you will observe it. Okay. All right. So this is your first reading. After that, you will increase this by 10. Okay. Then again you come this side. Again you start removing parallax. Okay. Now what you are doing over here, you are increasing the distance. Okay. As per previous experiment, when you were increasing the distance, the focus is, the B was decreasing.
Decreasing.
Same thing will happen over here. When you are increasing this distance, your parallax this distance would reduce.
That means in last experiment, this was at steady position, fixed position.
No.
And now
Lens was at
This
is to the
And yes. And we were moving this. So this was an image locating needle, and we were locating the image. Don't get confused. So in previous experiment or this experiment also, so this is your object, okay? So you can see anything when a light hits that object and comes to you, okay? So when you are observing this from this side, in the first experiment, light was hitting this, it was passing through the lens, and some image was formed. So when it passes through the convex lens, a real and inverted image is formed. We can see where that image is formed because we can see the inverted thing. But where to locate it, we use this to locate that where exactly it is. Okay, that's why we use this. And by removing parallax, what we do is we confirm it that that image is over here. Okay. Alright, so that is the purpose of removing parallax. Parallax will just give you an information that exactly where that image has been formed. Okay. In this experiment, these two would be fixed. Only thing is that we will be moving this lens. Okay, that's what's called displacement data. You will be moving and you will be observing it from both the sides. Okay? Got it?
Yes.
So we'll take some readings.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Alright,
sir.
and one more thing. I didn't want to explain this part first because last time everyone got confused. Okay. Third is this knitting needle. Okay. Now in your experiment they might ask you, they might not ask you. Okay. But you should just know it. Okay. So this is just for your correction in your instruments. Suppose there's a this lens. Okay, you're using for this experiment you're using a convex lens. Now convex lens is bulging. Okay. That is it is coming out. Okay. For example, convex lens is okay like this. Now you have marking over here. Okay, on your upright you have a marking over here. Okay. Now when you are taking the readings, you're supposed to take this reading. Okay, so there is some discrepancy over here. Okay, there is some correction that needs to be done. That's why we use this instrument to correct. Instead of convex, suppose it's a concave lens. Okay, in that case you are getting here and this is over here. So again there would be some discrepancy. So to correct this discrepancy we use this index correction thing. Okay, so don't get confused. This is just for correcting the instruments. Over here they have asked you. Now in this experiment you don't have to use this lens part. So whenever you are doing index correction, only between these two you have to use. Okay, so you have one. You have to find the length of the knitting needle. That will be your x, right? They have, okay. Observe the distance over here. They have given actual length of a knitting needle as y. So over here you will take the length of a knitting needle as y. All right, and then you will take distance between both these needles. All right, and whatever you're getting over here, you subtract it, and that will be your index correction. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Got it, people?
Yes.
Next.
Shall we talking then how you going?
Okay. So over here you have to only correct these two instruments. Okay, over here. So you have to take the length of the knitting needle and you have to subtract. So length of the knitting needle from 0, whatever it is coming as 24.2. Okay. Then you will be measuring it tip to tip. Okay. And whatever that distance is, say 24.2, that you again note it down as x over here.
From what we have to subtract?
Say actual knitting needle length minus the observed
Point
knitting
needle.
in these two of, yeah.
The zero down.
अलग अलग आवे.
First you will measure in main scale, okay? On top of the bench, and the second one you will measure in the needle.
Yes.
Got it? Okay, alright.
Done.
Yeah, done.